Hey everybody, it's Soaping Sunday, and today we are going to be trying out some new molds. So I did go shopping. I picked out this mold. It looks like a beautiful sunflower, and I'm excited to make some little sunflower soaps. And I also was looking for more embeds to be able to use in my soaps, and I found this one here which has some different size butterflies as well as a dragonfly. So some options to play around with, which I'm pretty excited about. So we're gonna make those today, and then we'll see how they come out. Now I've already measured out my oils. I mixed up my lye and goat's milk. I added in a little bit of carrot powder, just 1 tablespoon, to see if I can infuse a bit more of a yellow color to the soap to hopefully make it look more like a sunflower in the mold. All right, time to have some soaping fun. The carrot powder that I added in here, it did leave behind some chunks, so I am going to use this strainer before I put it in with my oils in the hopes of removing any carrot chunks. Now that my soap batter is mixed, I'm going to add in the essential oils. For the sunflower soap, I am doing lavender, geranium, and cedarwood atlas. So I'm hoping it's going to have a nice floral scent to it. So I'm just going to measure that out. Alright, so these are my essential oils. I'm going to incorporate those into the soap batter. It smells wonderfully floral. I'm going to use a little bit of cocoa powder for the center of the sunflower. I'm just going to add a teaspoon to this soap batter I set aside. We'll mix that in. I'd like to get it a deeper brown than that, so I'm going to add another teaspoon. All right, we're going to put the brown batter in here, and we're going to pipe it into the center of the sunflower. Okay, here we go. You know your batter's thick when your immersion blender is having trouble mixing.
And a tip that might dry before you even get to the top.
You're right. It might.
Mom, you don't want to get to the top. It will take too long, Mom. It will already be dry.
Okay, I'm gonna take your advice and I'm gonna stop filling it and I'm just gonna put the cover on and make my butterflies.
Is it working?
Yep.
Good. At least it's not dry. Here.
It's so thick at this point, I have to squeeze so hard just to get it out.
Oh.
And it's making me shake.
It is?
Yeah.
Man, to be a scientist.
Okay, that was the thickest soap batter I personally have ever worked with. I added in the essential oils and the soap batter got so thick, so I had to work so incredibly quickly. I didn't get to do all the designs that I had in mind because of how thick that soap batter was. But my guess is that the geranium essential oil that I added in caused an acceleration of the saponification process, which led to a thick trace. So in the past I've used cedarwood and lavender together without an issue, but adding in this geranium essential oil seems to make things move a bit quicker, which was a good learning lesson because now I know when I want to use geranium that I need to keep in mind how thick that's going to get and that I need to tailor my designs to fit with the short amount of time that I have to work with. But I got to use my new mold, so it's still beneficial that I'm going to get to see how the molds work and how they unmold and the designs of it and whether we like it or not. And then from there we can do more designs. But I'm pretty excited about these sunflower silicone molds because I feel like even with the thickness of the soap I was able to get it in and hopefully it'll come out looking like sunflower. So we're gonna give those soaps 24 hours before we try to unmold them and we'll see what they look like. See you tomorrow. Okay, it is the next day. Let's check on these soap molds. Let's see how the soap came out. All right, let's start with the butterfly mold. See if we can peel this off. And it should come off in like one big mass and then I can individually cut out the butterflies. Because before when we did just individual butterflies, the soap was too thin for it to stay together. So we found that doing it in one large piece holds them together better. And then we can just cut them individually. Another success. So this one I used indigo and spirulina and it had the carrot coloring undertone in the original soap, so it still ended up coming out like a gray color though. But I think the butterflies look pretty in gray. All right, now to check on the new butterfly mold, which also has a dragonfly in there too. I'm hoping that I made this thick enough that I can peel it all together. This one's bigger and heavier. Hopefully it will unmold. I'm having some cracking on the thinner parts, so I'm just being really careful here. Eee, just dropped a piece. Oh my goodness, more is dropping. Oh boy. All right, let's just try a quick flip and hope for the best here. So I think because I used a squirt bottle with a thin tip, it looks like it got a lot of the textures of the tip that I used. But you can actually see the details on this butterfly. So next time that I use this mold, I'm gonna use a wider tip so that way I'm not getting the small air pockets in here that I have on this original design. I do like the details on the butterflies and dragonflies. They are pretty. I had just put the extra soap in here. Calliope, did you wanna help me? How does it look?
They look bad.
They look really bad. So the soap had thickened up so much. When your soap batter thickens up, it does not mold well.
It's true, it doesn't mold well.
It's important to be quicker and get it in there faster.
Now onto our laced little design here. It's a laced design. This is looking good so far.
Nice. So Calliope, do you think that this will look nice at the bottom of our soaps?
Yeah, that would look nice at the bottom of soaps.
Okay, let's get the one we're actually most excited about, which is the sunflower mold, and we'll see if it came out. Hopefully it's actually ready to unmold, and hopefully the batter is not too thick. Wow. It does actually look like a sunflower. I like it. Very cute. Aww. So I do like it. The brown in the middle came out nice. There was some brown that came out over here. So with the thickness of the soap and the weight, it was probably pushing it out onto the outer edge. So I think next time when I make this mold, I'll use essential oils that don't accelerate, and that way I can get this design to come out without having the brown leaking around it.
Mom, this one came out really good.
Oh, this one's better. Very cool. I like the details on the sides. Yeah, so a little bit out the side. I almost wonder if I can shave off some of that extra brown around it to clean it up a bit. So overall, I do like the molds. So I'm gonna keep practicing with them, get better at making designs in them. And I think it's something that I'll be able to utilize for selling purposes in this new soaping business in the future. So thanks for joining us today on Soaping Sunday. We'll see you next time. And if you haven't started soaping yet, what are you waiting for?
Get your soap
Get
on.
your soap on.
Like and subscribe.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want to farm a wicked awesome farm? Watch this channel to learn what to do. We love to farm and we'll show you. Yeah.